Today we are going to talk about secret shopping full time. If you want to make more money as a mystery shopper, real money on your own schedule, grab a pen and paper, grab a cup of tea or beverage of your choice. I have my water here. And let's get down to business because this is going to be good. What's up, shoppers? Welcome to InfoShook. I'm Dee, and I share insider information to help you maximize your earnings as a secret shopper. Today, we are going to be discussing booking appointments. It's time to go ahead and secure all those appointments that you need, or phone shops, whichever way you're doing your secret shopping. I know that some of you work solely from home, so you want to do the internet and the phone shops. I will say that you probably need to combine that with something else if you find that you're not able to get enough calls scheduled or online appointments booked. Now, one way to get more calls and online appointments is when you select a job or get approved for the shop, go ahead, and this is for phone shop and online shops, go ahead and contact the scheduler and let them know that you're going to be working out of your home office, and tell them what your availability is to make calls or do those online appointments. They'll let you know how many calls or appointments you can do per client, and then you can just stack that up between the different secret shopping companies. So for instance, if you have 3 different secret shopping companies that you're working with, and they have more than one kind of shop each, then see how many you can get from each one. Okay, next, if you have school-age children, go ahead and get ready with them in the morning and be prepared to go out so that you can do a few shops during your errands and then come back in time to get the kids from school and do your reports for those shops. You should still have time to add a few phone shops in the afternoon or in the evening once you get your family settled down. If you're on the East Coast, you can do some of your calls in the evening because businesses on the West Coast are still open. Also, guys, I want you to start doing your research. And what I mean by that is, go ahead and start looking online and finding as much information as you can, and verify that information, of course, because we don't want any scammy business going on. So you do want to run, like if you run into a secret shopping company, you do want to run them through the MSPA and see if they are a member of the MSPA, Mystery Shopper Providers Association, so that you can see whether or not they're legit. But start doing your research. You'll be amazed at what you can find. There are people who've been secret shopping for years who may not know some of the new information that you find out. So do have that admin day, like I told you, where you go ahead and book your appointments and you go ahead and read over your guidelines. Use that time as well to acquire certifications from different secret shopping companies. And again, do not pay anyone for certification to become a secret shopper because that's not necessary. The secret shopping companies, once you are signed up with them, will give you the information to certify for free, always. Now, if you want to take the certification that the Mystery Shopper Providers Association has, the MSPA, then you can pay for that, but it's not required in order for you to become a secret shopper. The MSPA does offer free or paid memberships as well, and it's totally up to you whether you take part in that, but it's not a requirement. I had the free membership and then upgraded. You do have access to a broader range of shops if you go into their system and look. So do that. Your main focus right now, guys, should be booking. For the last couple of months, I have been offering a booking party that I do for those who have purchased my secret shopping guide. It's just $10. If you want to join the booking party, then go ahead and get your $10 guide and you will receive your notification for the booking party. I keep the group small so you can ask me questions and discuss your area, things like that. I do not upload or post these sessions. They are free and live so we can focus on shops in your area. So if you miss it, then you just have to sign up for the next one. Also, if you have more detailed questions or if you need a one-on-one session, I'm available for that as well. You can purchase a one-on-one consultation. During that consultation, we'll go over your goals, your strategy, and help get you some appointments booked and show you how to do that so that you'll know what to do moving forward to fill your books. The link is in the description. Okay, so today I'm going to just show you my process, my strategy, and give you some tips so you guys can go ahead and get some appointments on your books today. Even if you have never done secret shopping before, if you follow these steps by starting first with my first video, then you can go ahead and begin working right away. To build your schedule the way that you would want is not random. Like it's not just a random thing where you just go picking shops. You really do plan it out. And how you fill your calendar will depend on when you want to work, where you live, how far you're willing to travel, if you want to work from home, all these different things. But I'm going to show you what I do. Now, if I'm doing a dedicated route or something special for a scheduler, then things are different. But if I'm scheduling by availability, this is what I do. Okay, so this is how I schedule the first 2 weeks of the month. I like to get IPSOS done during the first 2 weeks of the month. I may have a couple sprinkled in after that, but for the most part, I want to get them done the first 2 weeks of the month. So first I go to the IPSOS website. I shop for IPSOS. I use Sassy, and I check to see what they have going on, because a lot of those jobs, although they only pay $12, $16, $18 at the first part of the month, if they are in close proximity to each other, then you can knock those out 3 in 1 hour. So I select what I want and add it to my calendar. And the thing I like about IPSOS is that the jobs are super quick. The forms aren't that long. They pay quick every Tuesday, and you can set your dates out so that way you can just go ahead and select all your jobs, and then you can put them in your calendar on the date that you actually want to go do them before that deadline. Just make sure that you meet or beat that deadline, and make sure that you can get the report in on the same day that you do the shop. The next thing that I do while I'm still on the IPSOS Sassy platform on that website is widen my shop radius and select more shops. Okay, so after I have selected everything that I want from IPSOS, I will go to my list of companies that pay in 2 weeks or less and go through the same process with those companies. And by doing this, I pretty much fill up my calendar for the next 2 weeks. If you go to my channel, you'll find a video where I share some companies that pay in 2 weeks or less. Some of you I know have already seen that video, but if you haven't, check out my channel, check out those other videos. Okay, how I schedule the last 2 weeks of the month. So next, I start booking appointments for the last 2 weeks of the month. GigSpot and iSecretShop are my favorite platforms for this. If you haven't, go through the secret shopping companies on both of these platforms to get their payout information. This is going to help you to schedule your appointments in the right date range to satisfy when you want to be paid. So you want to schedule your shops according to that payout date, so your pay will fall the way you want it to. Okay, for scheduling the last 2 weeks of the month, I'm looking for companies that have a payout on the 1st to the 15th of the next month. And I do use Presto Maps as well. Most of the companies on Presto pay by mid-month of the next month. And on Presto, I will go up to the search box on the right-hand side. I will put in the amount that I want for the job, and then a list will pop up. When that list comes up, I start selecting the jobs that I want at the amount that I want. And if I need to, I widen my shop range again, and I do it again. Now, I usually reserve apartment shops for the last week of the month. Rarely do I do apartment shops at the 1st of the month, because that would be taking up time that I could be working on other shops that would pay me within the next week or two. Ellis pays on the 22nd. So if you're interested in doing apartment shops, check out Ellis. Reality Based Group also has apartment shops. They pay, I believe, around the 10th, but don't hold me to that. I know they pay by mid-month. They definitely pay by mid-month. Let me look before I tell a tale. They pay on the 10th. So you guys can see how you will need time in order to get your schedule done. That's why it's important to have a booking day or an admin day to get the bulk of it done. You're still going to have some areas where you can fill in sometimes, or if a scheduler wants you to do something, you can decide, how you want to maneuver that. Because you're going to get email offers daily. But yes, have a booking day. I said a while back that Friday was a good booking day, but it's totally up to you guys. I do notice that the schedulers drop the new shops that first week, like a few days into the month. So watch that so you'll know when to really be on the lookout. We just had Labor Day, so this time the drop was a bit later than the 1st of the month. So you still have time to jump on this today and get some things on your books. Okay, as always, I really want to provide quality information that you can use right away. Use this information to help create your next paycheck. Also remember to pick up your guide and join our booking party. The link is below. Your invitation will be sent to the email address on file at checkout. Thanks so much for watching.